Oh, Mahmut, thank you so much for having us here at your office here in Canary Wharf, London. We appreciate your time. You know, it's very
Uh,
valuable. Could you please just maybe briefly introduce yourself and your company?
Eden Energy established in 2021, so almost 4 years we can say now. We started as mechanical installers, where piling is crucial part of it, because if you get the piling right, rest goes very easy. If you don't get the piling right, it becomes a little difficult for everybody. So, and then last 2 years we also start installing electrical parts as well. So now we're working as M&E, and then I think as of now we install over 350 megawatts solar farm in the UK. And the first project we did was the very first project connected onto the national grid. It was on Times newspaper. We start 20 megawatts and we end up installing 35 megawatts on the same project. And since then, every project we go, we always end up installing more than what we signed for. Why piling is so crucial? Because if you don't get the piling right in terms of speed and quality, it's going to slow down the whole process. And mechanical assembly, as a nature of it, requires a lot of labor. And once you make this process difficult than it is, then you'll end up doubling, tripling your workers to have the certain number of output. So therefore, piling, speed of piling and the quality of piling is really, really crucial. When you start piling right, when you show your piling, the speed and the quality, you build the trust. And the rest of the project then becomes so easy. If your piling is downy, then relationship becomes rocky as well, I would say. And therefore, first impression as a piling is very, very, very important. In one of the projects, it was our second project as a company, we had 2 MGIs, and other company had 5 piling machines, and we were assigned to do 20 megawatts, and we ended up doing 50 megawatts with 2 machines, which is like 5-6 times more than the 5 machines we achieved, which was on average like around 400 450 on that project we hit number wise. What we find with MGIs, if you compare with with other rigs, it's very user friendly. So it's very easy to train other people as well, because there's not many piling operator, and we have someone with experience and some other guys with little experience. If you put them on a difficult machine, that off-puts them, so it doesn't motivate them. So because of the machines are so user friendly, it motivates user as well. Because at the end of the day, guys like to be proud of what they did. If they only achieve very small numbers, they're not proud of themselves. Although we're not waiting at first couple of months very high numbers, but still they judge themselves, they compare themselves in the field. There are lots of gossips happening in the field, or lots of talk happening in the field. I think MGI helps with the motivation of the guys as well, because it allows them to achieve higher numbers.
With regards to the amount of piles per day,
Yeah.
what have you found using the MGI Tonker 850?
The highest one we did in Yeovil was 650 per day, but that's quite an unusual number. In UK standards, I think 200, 250, but in our standards as a company, Eden, we always target around 400 unless the field is rocky or terrain is very difficult. So on average field, basically, if the team is going less than 400, I would say it's not good for us. So 400 is our benchmark. With engine, as long as it's kind of serviced and maintained regularly, we didn't have any problem so far with the engine, I would say. That's why I wouldn't be able to give you the answer of once we have the problem, how we're going to solve it, because we didn't have any problem yet. I think that's a good thing.
That's good to
Yeah.
know. Yes. What would you say is the one thing you would say you like most about the MGI?
I would say it's very practical, and MGI in all as a bundle, very good value for money, especially companies like us. When we started, obviously as a new starter, we don't have financial debt. We have very scarce resources. We have to be very precise with every resource that we allocate, from like human side to the machinery side. So we were very diligent. Maybe for big companies like EPC companies or big investors, it may not be that important, but new starters for us, it's really, really important. Every penny is important, and I think MGI offers great value proposition there. It's very good value for money, I would say. It's accessible, it's deliverable, and it allows you to achieve the numbers you have you need to achieve in the field. Basically, we are hoping to assign 370 megawatt projects and run them almost parallel. And I would say, as a capacity, at the moment we have 7 piling rig, and we are targeting to have 10 by this summer. we can easily achieve with 7 piling rig, we can easily achieve 750 megawatt per year piling, approximately.
Would you say that since your operators have been using the MGI Tonker 830 that and getting used to it, that productivity has also increased with the experience?
Definitely, I will say productivity and the quality of the parts, because we look at two aspects of the production. One is the numbers, one is the accuracy of the piling is again very important. Definitely, we have positive feedback on this, because we had our experienced guys installing around 400 plus, new guys like 300, 200, numbers goes down, but we got these new guys are. It's not taking so much time. It's only taking a matter of months, not years. At least, say I would say a couple of months, and they get used to it. So we have just new guys start on the machine. On the first day they do 30, 40, 50. The numbers goes to 80, 100. That's the trend it goes. And then after a couple of months, we can hit the 200 to 300 benchmark, which is very good, I will say.
If we can just touch now a little bit on the Pile Driver UK, our collaboration. What's kind of been your experience dealing with the company Pile Driver UK?
I mean, our first point of contact is Mike. Mike is always very responsive. I mean, because on the site condition, it's not like running a normal business. You're sitting in the office, you have all the documents with you. Mainly we use WhatsApp. It may not be very professional, but we just on the go always.
Yes.
So Mike's always very responsive. If you need the manual, comes through WhatsApp. We can call him, reach him, and if he's not available at the moment, he always texts us back, and then signpost us to factory sometimes when we need to deal with the factory directly. But he's always in the loop as well. So I can always reach, I would say, and get an answer for my question.
And just maybe finally, some advice for anyone thinking about buying or purchasing an MGI Tonker 830. What would be your advice to them?
My advice is very practical machine. Because there are obviously similar machines that you can go for the price you're paying. I will say, it's very good value proposition.
Would you recommend installers to contact Pile Driver UK and find out more about the MGI rig before maybe purchasing another brand?
Definitely, because I don't come from technical background, and then obviously I've contacted Mike and I've asked a couple of other people, and Mike gave me very valuable advice. And then actually on the next two machine we are buying as well, we had a bit of technical discussion as well. So which ones to go, because there are different versions, different beats or different size of the machines, and not always the bigger the better, for example. Sometimes you need a smaller one, so you need to shoot for the optimum machine. And then Mike has always very good insight on this. I still stick for his advice, I will say. So definitely I recommend, yeah.